Hey guys, happy Friday. So it is like almost the most perfect fall day here in Indiana. It's cool, it's cloudy, the trees are starting to change. I'm so excited for them to change here in the next few weeks, and I thought this would be the perfect time to film a fall plan with me in my 2021 home edit planner. And I've already made one review over this, so if you want to see my review on this planner before I even started using it, you can check below. I'll leave a link. But I wanted to do this because I've done this with my other planners, so I can kind of show you what I like and don't like about it, and just kind of how I plan my week and what works for me. I am a toddler mom. I have a 2-year-old, so my schedule is never the same and it's always changing. So I'm really excited to make this video with you guys. Let me get to the week, and we're gonna go ahead and plan the next week. So this is gonna be like October 17th through the 23rd. And one thing I do like about this planner, which I hadn't had since my very first day designer, is it's a week spread. So not every page is a day. The 2 pages is the whole week, which I really like. It makes things so much easier now that our life is more active with a 2-year-old, to be able to see what's going on the whole week. It's just easier for scheduling and figuring out when to do things. So one of the first things that I do when planning my weeks is, if you look at the bottom, I meal plan, and I sometimes meal plan as far as 2 weeks out. It just makes it more easy, and sometimes I feel like we are just eating the same things all the time, but we're not really. I just kind of follow the same type of themes. Mondays, I usually try to find the easiest meal because it's a Monday and I just don't like Mondays. So Mondays, I normally do like a Mexican night, which is super easy. We normally make like nachos or bean burgers or something fun like that. Tuesdays, some type of potato. Wednesdays is some type of pasta. I normally have 3 or 4 different type of pastas I make, and I just pick one for that night. Thursdays, I've started, and it's actually kind of hard. I am leaving Thursdays open for leftovers or pancakes or breakfast night. Or I saw a meme the other day that said it's okay to let your kid eat cereal for supper. So if you're exhausted on Thursday and you just want to eat cereal, that's okay. And I'm checking on my 2-year-old who's napping right now. Fridays is kind of up in the air, but normally whatever I do on Fridays, I make double. That way we have an extra meal over the weekend, which is super nice. So whenever I'm planning my week, I do the meal planning first, and then I just use the bottom space for like everyday to-do lists. So like task like laundry or a phone call I need to make, I normally write it down there unless it's super important. It does have a spot that says things I must do. So these are things that you absolutely have to get done, and I'll put something super important there if it has to be. Now you have 3 spots for it, and before my son, I always thought that wasn't enough, but now that I have my son, if I can get one important thing done throughout the day, that's really good. So I'll write down if there's anything really big. I don't think there's anything super big going on this week, but like, let's see. I had to cancel like a meeting and things like that. So that's where I would write that type of stuff. And like I said, I've been writing like daily chores down at the bottom. One tip too, sometimes I go to the groceries on Monday and sometimes I go to the grocery on Sunday. It depends on if my husband needs our car for any reason. I've been writing like our spending up at the top. So if you're trying to keep track of your finances, I found that to be really nice, just to write it at the top. And you can kind of see what all you spent all week. So sometimes when you write down what all you spend, it's a little eye-opening seeing what all you're throwing your money at. I think that is all my like basic ideas, so let's go ahead and plan a little bit. So like I said, Monday I don't have much going on other than what I normally need to do, so I'll only write things down like laundry. I have some other things that I need to do related to our church, so I will write that down. And I normally always write in a purple pen, but I'm kind of getting tired of looking at purple, so I'm trying to decide my next color. I like blue. I have done it where you do a different pen color for every month, which is kind of fun, but I find like orange pens are hard to read and things like that. And as a teacher, I hate red pens, so I never use red. But so we have things like laundry. Tuesdays I don't really have anything yet. And then on Wednesdays, I take my son to a library class. My son is 2, and I highly recommend you to check your local libraries to see if they have a class. My son loves it. It's only like a 30-minute class, and the librarian reads books and teaches songs. They normally do a craft, and my son loves it. And that's one thing I like about this One thing I like about the planner is you have your agenda from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. so you can write down anything that you have to do at a certain time. And I have done it before too, where I almost try to box my days off. So I've made it before where I like box like the morning off from 9 to noon, and then from noon to 3, and 3 to 9, or 3 to 6. And you could write what you needed to do there too. Sometimes that can help because, like I said, when you have children, it's really hard to figure out what part of the day you're going to do things. So I have done that as well with this. We are actually traveling next weekend to go visit my family in Kentucky and Tennessee, so I always pack the day before, and that is a must do. So I'm going to go ahead and write that on my Thursdays that we need to pack. We have a dentist appointment that day, and normally whenever I'm gonna be gone, we always eat out the night before because it's kind of nice not to have to like cook and clean up when you're trying to pack and get ready for a trip the next day. Saturday and Sundays I really like in this planner. You have 12 lines per section, so you can write like your to-do list, or I've even meal planned over here so to jot down what we're going to eat on those days. One thing, I'm looking over all my notes over here to make sure I tell you guys everything that I was thinking about, but one thing I have started to do, I used to like set out and just like plan out day by day everything that we were gonna do and be able to plan out long term, but like I said, with a toddler you can't do that. So I kind of just jot things down either the night before or the morning before, what I want to do for that next day. Okay, you're at a bit of a different camera angle, but my camera just died and I don't know if I have time to go get the battery and everything, so I'm just filming the rest of this on my phone. So the calendar though, normally calendar events I fill in as I go, and I didn't want to show my October calendar because I have certain things written on there that the world doesn't need to know. So I wanted to share the December calendar for any of you guys who are interested in what it looked like if you're considering buying one of these. I always love their 2-day spread. I always love their 2-day spread calendars. So one thing really fun about this one was the extra credit, which I showed in my last video when I did a full review. I showed what each of the extra credit things were. So for example, they have a page for each month, and like October would be refresh your wardrobe. So it has like a checklist for you to ask yourself while refreshing your wardrobe or cleaning out your closet. It also has some tips about different things you could do. I thought I would be all over these pages and filling them up because some of them have some really good ideas, but honestly, like I said, I don't have time to just sit and do things in my planner that much anymore, or I don't make time is probably the better word for it. What I have kind of made time for, I'll share this one with you guys, is there is a page, which I love this at the end. There is October, my month in review. And it has 4 different sections, but really I only use this to make a to-do list of my monthly goals. And like this past month, I want to finish cleaning out our windows. We've done 3 of our windows so far in our house, and I think we have about 12 more to go. So we're trying to clean them little by little. We wanted to clean out our fireplace, which my husband did that the other night. And then toilet has a question mark because we're considering buying a new toilet for our spare bathroom. So these are just things I want to get done this month. And like I said, there's other categories you could use, like things I did but didn't have to, things I didn't do, things I absolutely had to do so need to do next month. I think maybe I might try to start using the more things I did but didn't have to, because that would be cool to write down some of the big things we got done that were kind of spur of the moment and we didn't plan on it. But I do really like this month in review at the end. The other thing I really do like about this planner, and I actually am using, it has extra pages in the back. And I always use these pages for things that are really important. It's just like a notebook sheet page. There's maybe 4. I always use these for like blog ideas, Christmas list ideas, or like house to-do list when they didn't have that at the end of each month. I have been using that. So I've been keeping a couple different ideas of things I want to get done, and I like it being in my planner because that's where all my important plans are. So it's really nice to have that at the back. So I hope you guys like this little fall plan with me / tips I use to plan my weeks. I really do love this planner. I will most likely purchase another one of these planners, and I'm really interested if Home Edit does it again because I do like some of the tips and stuff that they have included in it, and I absolutely love the week planner. I honestly don't know if I'd go back to the daily now that I have it, and also it's just so much easier to carry. So I hope everyone has a happy Friday and that you're enjoying the beginning season of fall. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions about the Home Edit planner, just let me know down below. Bye guys.